And we're back on YouTube to talk about YouTube comments. So we've talked about this for a while, inevitably with like tweets and other random videos, and people have talked about it between creators before, but YouTube's comments go through like this ebb and flow of like lots of spam, not that much spam, lots of spam, lots of not that much spam. And basically what that comes down to is there is always going to be bad actors on YouTube that are going to try to use the YouTube comments or use YouTube in some way to scam people, to go try to deceive people into going to Telegram or WhatsApp or like leaving the site and getting money from these people, etc. Yeah. There's always going to be those people. And so YouTube's always chasing those people around the site, adding rules, adjusting auto moderation, things like that to try to hide those comments and to try to make it harder for bad actors to operate. But if you're chasing, you're always going to have them find something new before you catch it.
Yeah.
And it feels like the latest wave has been like 5 months of lots and lots of comments of specifically it'll be a bot. This is what I've noticed on my own channel. I talked about this in the video on the main channel, but it'll be a bot that has my profile picture and then has a name that says like Marques Brownlee message me on Telegram here and maybe even a number. And then it'll say like, congrats, you're the winner of the giveaway or something like that. And, you know, to me, that's obviously a scam. Like, why would you click that? It's dumb. But I started getting emails from people who'd send me a screenshot saying, hey, is this you? And I'd be like, no, you can ignore that. It's spam. And then I get a couple more emails saying, hey, is this you? I message them. It says it's you. I'm like, no, it's not. And then more and more emails from people saying, hey, I sent the payment. Am I going to get the thing? Hey, is this you? Is this you? And it would get to the point where like, I think maybe 2-3 weeks ago, it was like I'd wake up and my inbox would have like 7, 8, 9 new emails from people who'd sent money to people. I got screenshots of conversations and things like that. And so, you know, not that there was like a certain tipping point, but I just made a video talking about it because this is clearly something that we need to see a YouTube end fix for. I say a YouTube end fix because we have other tools that have been made by people, Theo Joe being the primary example, he made a tool that will allow a creator to run a script that will automatically delete a bunch of comments. It'll actually detect much better than YouTube's own system a bunch of these specific types of spams. On my latest video, if you ran the tool, there was like 40 accounts that left like 1,700 comments.
It was 30% of the comments.
It was 30% of the total comments on the video, 6,000 total comments on this video, and it was just covered. I mean, because they just go to the latest comments and just reply to every single one with a different account, and they've gotten around the latest tools, which would be like if you hide a user from channel, that will automatically remove all of that user's comments from the channel, but they just make so many different accounts that you haven't hidden any of the other messages. So all that to say, you know, I've had conversations with YouTube plenty of times, and I've had conversations with them since then. They've been working on this. And since that video, they've actually rolled out a new tool, which is a little checkbox you can enable on your videos, which I like when it's a user side thing. I don't want it to just be like a huge YouTube update rolls out that you have no control over. I can check this box that says increase strictness.
Yeah, it's like a sub box to the
auto moderation already.
Yeah, their auto moderation. Yeah.
Yes. So if I feel like this is something that's happening on my videos, which it is, on my latest video, I enabled this box and I clicked increase strictness.
Yeah.
Seems like this should solve or help the problem. We did upload a video as of our recording, maybe like 15 hours ago, something like that. So I've been going back through, and I'm still seeing a lot of these bot comments. I haven't gotten as many emails. I don't think I've gotten any since the new video. But I do still see a lot of these comments, and so we'll see over time if this new stricter automod actually makes a difference. But generally, like, I like to see that YouTube is actually responsive to this stuff. It just seemed like this one took forever.
And you say that you just saw this on your channel, but like we've seen around Linus made a video on this. This is not just our channel thing. This is all over YouTube. I started seeing a bunch of different creators that I do. James Hoffman was saying it. He's not in tech at all. I think Mr. Beast has ones who are just like offering money, and they're even going on other channels, channels that are like semi-related to Mr. Beast or that Mr. Beast viewers might watch, and being Mr. Beast. I think I had someone email us saying they got a you comment on somebody else's tech channel.
Yeah.
So like it's happening absolutely everywhere. And it's really a bummer to see it happen. I didn't see as many on this latest video when I checked comments this morning. So maybe it's helping a little bit. So now it's not straight up deleting them. It's holding them in the like potentially inappropriate comments.
Which means they don't show up on the channel.
Yes, which is the most important thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the way I kind of thought about this was like, anytime I talk about this stuff, I like hear from YouTube about how they're approaching the problem, and I can't even shed too much light on it. Obviously, when they're chasing bad actors, they need to keep their methods confidential. Yeah. Otherwise, bad actors can see the way they're being chased and adapt. But when I look at YouTube comments, the thing that I noticed about this particular version of the spam is they find like this nice like middle zone of timing where they can get away with a lot of comments. So when I first upload a video and the first hour has 1,200 comments or something like that, I'm hanging out in the comments, I'm replying, I'm talking to people, liking things, pinning things, replying and all that stuff. And so I'm in the comment section and people expect to see me. And if there's any sort of spam, it's quickly either blocked by a bunch of people because they'll report it and there's a lot of activity, or I'll see it and I'll remove it. Then in the long tail, this is on the total opposite end of like a 5-day-old video, there's not enough activity for those bots leaving all those comments to actually get any sort of ROI. Maybe some people have notifications on and they'll see it and they'll think it's me, but like why would I be replying on a 5-day-old video? Yeah. So what these bots do is they find this nice little Goldilocks zone of like a 12-hour to 36-hour-old video where it's still getting a fair amount of activity, but it's no longer me in the comments the whole time like it would be if it was brand new. And they've swarmed in and replaced what looks like would be me in the comments section and are just replying to everyone. So there's a good amount of activity still, but not enough for people to be like flagging it and getting them removed. And there is enough for them to get a lot of engagement and feedback and get people to fall for it.
And to feel believable that you could still be in the comments.
I could still be on a 36-hour-old video telling people.
Yeah, I mean, it could be like the next day you're checking something like that. Yeah. And one other thing that they did do, which you mentioned, they added the being able to ban a whole channel from all of your videos. The issue with that is when you look at Theo Joe's, like when he ran the script on our thing, it's like 40 plus accounts and all of them can just make new accounts. So it kind of feels like here's a way of doing it, but you almost have to have someone full-time on your videos finding these channels every single time and banning them manually, only for them to probably come back. That's like hours and hours of work to be able to stop it.
Before they adjusted that feature to actually hide all previous activity, I would have had to have manually removed 2,000 comments, which is never going to happen. With the new tool, at least it will remove all activity from one account. I think the top one left 110 comments on one video. How that doesn't get picked up as spam, I don't know. But you could at least go through and start to pick off, like this one left 50 comments, remove all of them. This one left 40 comments, remove all of them. This one left 90 comments, remove all of them. And you can make a little bit more of a dent that way. But it's so much work to do that you just want YouTube's auto moderation to take care of it. I think in an ideal world, the increased strictness in auto moderation can take care of all of these very obvious to my eye spam accounts.
Yeah.
But the feature I suggested, which would be don't let people use the word Telegram in their username, or just let me block my own name from usernames on my channel, would take a long time to implement, and it's just not an option right now. So we are hoping that this increased strictness tool, which I think can also evolve over time, can eventually make a dent in the spam. I'm keeping an eye on it because I'm in the comment section all the time. I'm seeing this stuff happen in real time. But so far, no emails of people getting tricked. So far, yeah. And like, in case you haven't heard this before, don't respond. If it doesn't have a verified check mark, like we will only ever contact you through verified means. It's usually going to be a Twitter DM, Instagram DM, or an email from our official MKBHD email account. Like those are the only ways. We're never going to contact you on a text message or Telegram or WhatsApp. Yeah. Like, sorry, just keep an eye on that. It's the smart thing to do on the internet. If you think something might be a scam, it's a scam.
That's what I always think when I'm on the
Pretty
internet.
good rule of thumb. Yeah.
It's probably a scam.
That was the thing is like, I'm getting all these emails from people who are like, hey, this seems a little suspicious that you're on Telegram and like, I just figured I'd send this to your official email. Imagine how many people didn't get that far.
Yeah.
Like the people who thought enough to send me an email probably didn't get scammed. Or if they did, they at least thought about this is probably a scam. There's lots of people who most likely didn't get that far and just thought the whole time without ever emailing me that they were going to get a prize if they just send a $150 shipping fee to some random Telegram account.
It's really unfortunate. It sounds really dumb to fall for, but like one thing we kind of thought they were targeting us for was because we were in the middle of a giveaway as well.
Right. But I even see it on like a bunch of other tech channels. It wasn't even because
of that. It just happened to coincide with it really well. But like if you're just getting a random DM or message from something that looks legit and you don't have the means to be able to get a new iPhone or whatever, and it pops up, you're enthusiastic about it, and you can really easily be blinded by that, and it's a shame. But there's scammers out there because it works. So.
Yeah, I've seen this on Mr. Mobile's channel. I've seen this on Jerry Everything's channel. I've seen this on, I think, Danny Winget's channel. I've seen this on Linus's channel. I've seen this obviously on Jimmy's channel. And then just a bunch of channels in between. Even just this specific version of like impersonating you and getting you on Telegram. I've seen that one on all these channels. Mm-hmm. And then there's like the classic other ones that are like, don't click my profile, and it's just some lewd picture. Or just like copying and pasting a previously high upvoted comment and then bot farming that one to be highly upvoted so it looks legit. All that stuff we've seen before. But like the video that I posted was because of this new wave of impersonating us, which I think should be relatively easy to kill. But the point is, YouTube's hopefully working on it.
Hopefully steps forward.
Yeah. Verified check marks actually mean something, though.
They do.
Don't ignore them. All right. Thanks for watching. That'll do it. Yeah. Should we tail slate? Yeah, we'll tail slate. Go ahead, tail slate. That was a good episode.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I can't wait to drive that DeLorean.
Yeah, let's go get it. I can't believe people are going to have to wait till August for that thing.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to keep that one a secret.
Well, let's just not drive it in public roads yet.